just came back from hanging out with my friend. I haven't had an actual day off for a while. I've just been so focused on just working, and I had already mentally prepared myself that today wasn't going to be a work day, and to not necessarily see it as a wasted day, but to start seeing it as a day off, because I'm quick to be like, I should be working right now. I already beat myself up enough if I sleep in more than an hour or something. I already hate when that happens. So to me, that's my day off when I do that. So that's been just the focus. We had a good time, some good conversation, some big nuggets and takeaways from our chat was that we watched this really great video about just husbands and wives and relationships, and this woman was in love with this man for 2 years. This guy got married and she couldn't get over it still. I'm like, girl, come on. And something she said that really stuck with me was, I wanted what I wanted. So she was so stuck on this relationship and really believing, actually, God, that this was her husband. And then later on, really realizing it was just her wanting what she wanted. And so much we get stuck in that place of control and stuck in that place of, I really just want what I want. It's crazy how we just get so stuck in wanting what we want instead of really surrendering and continuing to walk this path that is before us, whatever it is that we're working on, to just continue to move forward and surrender. I don't think I really comprehended the power, the ability, the need, the understanding of what surrender means. And really surrendering, though, because there's moments where I loud and clear heard surrender, and there's moments I thought I surrendered and then I quickly picked it back up. So it's like the doing of surrender, but also walking in surrender is the challenge. And I say all this to say that whatever it is that you're holding on to that is not coming to pass, I just listened to this other great nugget on my way home. This guy I was listening to, he said that when we are so committed and holding on so deeply to that which is in our mind, but is not coming to fruition into the physical, that's madness. And I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I listen to this a while ago? Because it's so easy for us to take an idea, and it's so easy for us to live in this moment of what things could be, should be, a moment that happened between us. Oh my gosh, but he smiled at me. He waved at me. This is a good sign. And we turned that into something bigger than it really was. That was so deep that he said, when we take this idea in our head and we create that to be reality, but it's not manifesting in the physical, that's a madness. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I think this happens often to women. We have these ideas in our mind about these relationships, and we create like such a big thing. And looking back, there was no sign at all like that these ideas were actually manifesting in real time, in real life, in the physical. And I was willing, just like this woman was willing to put your life on hold and willing to do this whole thing because in hopes that that idea was going to come into fruition. And when you're not even getting a glimpse of it, that's when it's like, yo, what are we doing? Madness. That's what we're doing. I don't know. Food for thought. I'm back in my Esther Rose corner. I don't know what we're calling it yet. It was after hours, which I liked, but now it's 7 o'clock. Just got home. So it's not after hours. We'll figure out a name for this, but I guess I just want to say stay encouraged. Surrender, but truly surrender. Don't be me. Don't be this woman. Don't waste 2-3 years holding on to something that is just not happening. I'm a big component of like, just pull the Band-Aid, just rip it off. I'm not a little by little. I just like to rip off the Band-Aid, gal. Let's just get through the pain. Let's just move on. The heartbreak, let's just do it. It didn't happen. Let me be sad for a week or two, but let me move on. And let me find somebody that actually sees me worthy of wanting to even have a conversation, worthy of even like, hey, you want to grab a cup of coffee? Something. There was nothing. Nothing. Like, bruh, what's wrong with you? Thank God. God's grace. That veil was removed from my eyes and there was clarity. And I just pray that that happens to you too. To get that clarity. What am I doing? Why am I wasting valuable time and thoughts into something that is not even there? Take that moment, those thoughts, and put it into visualizing the actual person and the actual things you want for yourself. Someone who calls you if they're not calling you. Someone who is initiating a lunch date or a conversation. Whatever it is that they're not doing that you're still holding on to with whatever little crumbs of things that they're giving to your life, put that energy into the things you actually want that you're expecting from that person. And you're saying, if this person only called me or this one person only checks up on me, put that visualization and put that thought and energy into a person that is actually going to do that, not on a person who's not. Because in the end, love is an action word. And in the end, we gotta be chosen. You gotta choose that person, and that person has to choose you back. So, anyways, be encouraged. God is good. It's always working out for your good. Till next time.